Howdy, folks, and welcome back. I'm here again. It's been a minute. Well, not really. It's been like a month, almost. But I did come back because I did have another idea for another video. So, I'm here again. I'm talking into a new microphone because the old one was actually, they're both stolen, but the old one was stolen and garbage. So, I stole a new one. Don't worry, I stole it legally. I'm not an illegal person. I don't do illegal things. I'm a very good person, and I do good stuff all the time. Everyone loves me. I'm like the best ever, I think. So, I wanted to talk about today this calendar idea that I have. I have been wanting to make a calendar with my art on it for a while now because, I don't know, I kind of like looking at my art, especially the good stuff. It's like, it's nice. It's nice to see how you progress through the years, and it's nice to see something that you made that looks good. And so that's what I was working on today. I drew the first image for the January picture for my calendar that I'm making. And the sort of idea for this is that each month is going to be themed after how that month sort of played out, how like with the majority of the theme of that month or whatever, which is like kind of stupid because there isn't a theme for a month. Months are they're months, I guess. There's not really any other way to explain it. But the theme or whatever you want to call it for this month, I feel like was setting goals and reaching for dreams and whatnot, because it's the beginning of the year. The thing that everyone is talking about right now is, what's your New Year's resolution and whatever. And so all of my teachers are asking me, what do you want to be when you grow up? What are you doing with your life? What are your dreams and your ambitions? And so is everyone else. Every other person in my entire life right now is just like constantly question after question after question. What's your plan for this year? Lucky for me, I actually have plans, but most of them are for 2 years or 3 years or 4 years ahead, because it's like where I want to go to college or where I want to work or whatever. So I already have plans. I've already been reaching for those plans for a while now. And so that's kind of what the theme of this drawing was. It's that sort of like reaching for dreams that you have, or reaching for the stars, I guess. So that's kind of the concept that I went for, was a sort of like a little astronaut guy reaching for the stars and trying to get to those dreams that he has. And this is going to be the same thing for the rest of the months and whatnot, and I'm going to probably do this one drawing per month. I might do 2 or 3 drawings in a month closer to December, so that I can design the actual calendar and get it printed and whatnot and start selling it. So I'll be doing that. That'll be fun. I get a free one. Haha, losers, you don't get free of my art. But the little guy in the spacesuit, so he's touching a star, and he's excited because he reached for the stars and he got there. But this little guy is actually the biggest part of this video, because, I mean, like, of course, dreams are important, and, like, calendar, that's kind of cool, but, the real reason that I wanted to make this video was because I made a guy. Well, actually, I made him a long time ago. It wasn't recently, but, I recently realized that, I have this habit of drawing the same person over and over and over again. And I mean, like, a lot of people have this habit as well, and they try to get out of it with different, like, things, different there's lots of ways to get out of same face syndrome or whatever, but I actually have a lot of different ways that I practice to get out of same face syndrome, and I've been doing really well recently. I've been getting a lot better at drawing more diverse characters and making my little doodles look different from each other. So each of my characters has different like skin tones, different body builds, different like specific features on their faces and whatnot, and they have like really distinct and interesting silhouettes as well. So I'm pretty proud of myself. My character design has improved a lot since like throughout the years. But this guy, I have gone back into my drawings and I've seen over and over and over again, I tend to have these same little like quirks that I like giving my characters and my doodles and all sorts of other things. And the most common one is that I like to give my characters curly red hair and freckles, which is like, of course I do. I have siblings who have red hair and freckles, so like the image is just born into my head, like it's just stuck there. So I just love red hair, freckles. It's like one of the cutest things ever. I know a lot of people that have red hair and freckles, and I just almost died. I almost fell out of the chair. But it's a character trait that I like a lot. And some people don't like red hair and freckles, and to you I say, you know what? Your opinion is wrong. I'm just kidding. But the guy, he always has curly red hair. And sometimes he has freckles and sometimes he doesn't. It really just depends on my mood, I guess. And in his ref sheet, I actually didn't draw him with freckles because, I don't know, I just didn't feel like it. But another pretty big thing that I see, I actually realized that a lot of the more recent drawings of him that I found were kind of like angsty, like angry guys, which is not how I imagine this character, which is kind of funny because the reason that I made this guy into his own like official character is because he showed up so much without me even thinking about it, and yet I'm over here like, I don't care how I depicted him. He's gonna be how I want him to be, because that's what it is. He gets to be who I want him to be, and that's like, we're leaving it at that. So yeah, Caspian is his name, by the way. I didn't mention that before, I don't think, or maybe I did, I don't remember. I'm not paying attention to the things that I say. I think that I probably should. Might make my videos more cohesive. So Caspian is this little guy that I had been seeing in my drawings, right? And I noticed these different traits that he has over and over and over again, and so I decided, you know what, I kind of like this guy. I kind of want him to stay in my drawings, and I want to keep seeing him. So I went on to Character Hub, and I made him a character sheet. So now he has his own little thing that you can go and look at it if you want. I could probably leave the link in the description. But he's this like tall, lanky guy. He's kind of like how I wish that I looked at one point in my life. I like really wanted long, curly orange hair and freckles, and I wanted to be like tall and skinny and whatever. Now I have like way different views of myself and how I want to look. I actually mentioned that in my other video. But he is I drew him a reference sheet, and it's kind of funny because he's naked. I didn't draw his bits, of course. I would never do that. That's gross. But yeah, but he's such a he's just a cute little guy, and he's like my favorite little goober. And he's kind of like a boring character overall, I think, which is what makes him such an interesting character, actually. His favorite song is whatever it's called, Electric Love, by, I don't remember who the artist is, but it's the like Baby You're Like Lightning in a Bottle, that one. That's his favorite song. But Caspian is just so silly. I like him a lot. He's like my favorite comfort character that I have. I have a few comfort characters, actually. We're not gonna get into that right now. So I drew him in the spacesuit touching the stars because but I just didn't know who else to draw. I could have drawn my persona, but that's boring. Why? I don't want to have myself in my calendar just staring at me on my wall every single day. That sounds like so boring. So that's why I drew him, and he's kind of just like the first person that came to mind, and he's just a really fun character to draw, and he makes me happy. Him existing is like a source of joy for me. So he likes chickens. His favorite animal is chickens, which is like the cutest thing. I've never had a character that I made that favorite animal was chickens. I've never even heard of a human being having the favorite animal chickens. If your favorite animal is chickens, I love you. And Caspian does too. He wants to talk to you about chickens. I'm sure that he has like so many weird facts about chickens to tell you. Tell me some weird facts about chickens, because Caspian doesn't talk to me too much. He's like kind of a quiet guy. But yeah, if you have weird facts about chickens, I would love to hear them. Please. Like, chickens are so funny and like cute looking. They're just so weird. But anyways, I think I like went onto a tangent. I think that's everything, actually. So I'm sure that I've got enough words in here to mash into a video for people to watch and hopefully enjoy. So that'll be all then. And I'm glad that y'all are here. I'm glad that you came to watch my video, and I hope that it's fun. I hope that you like it. And I hope you like my characters, and I hope you like my drawings that I do and all that. And if you do enjoy my stuff, please follow me and like my drawings and my posts and whatnot. Follow me on Instagram mostly, because that's where I post most of my stuff. I don't post very frequently on YouTube, but maybe that'll change. But yeah, thank you, and goodbye, and I hope you have a good night, a good day, or whatever time it is where you are right now. I hope that your month is great and that your year is great.